Today is November 28th. Today's quote is entitled, "Impurity doesn't have to be an obstacle." This is really important. I think this is going to really help you. Maybe you've already realized this, but I think a lot of devotees have not realized what I'm going to say, so pay attention. Steadiness is not about being pure. It is about acting as if you were pure. A lot of devotees don't get that, or don't want to get that, or don't believe it can be done. But in the beginning, acting in spite of is what it's all about. What does acting in spite of mean? Well, acting in spite of means, you may have heard this, sometimes you're afraid. You have a fear. You haven't done something before and you're afraid you can't do it well. So what we've been told is that successful people also have the fear, but the difference between successful people and less successful or unsuccessful people is the successful people, they act even though they're afraid. So it said, they act in spite of the fear. That maybe they don't even look like they're afraid, but they are. But they're acting anyway. They're somehow or other tolerating the fear, but they're acting. So Vaidhi Bhakti means we have to tolerate our own mind, our own senses, all the anarthas, the obstacles, and so forth, which are constantly there, off and on, up and down we go. And a lot of devotees become really discouraged, because it is discouraging to be in contact with all these not so nice things that are coming out of our heart and mind. But what does it mean to be Krishna conscious? How can we be successful in Krishna consciousness? Well, it means tolerating, not giving into it, accepting that that's just what I have to do. So the difference between advancing and not advancing in this beginning stage is not so much purity, but it's your ability to act in spite of whatever it is. Your ability to continue even though there's the pulling and the pushing. Sometimes when we feel this pulling and pushing, we think, I'm so fallen, I'm so low. What's the use of going on? I'm trying, and still I'm confronting these problems. But that's the wrong way to think. The proper way to think is that if I'm going to be successful in Krishna consciousness, I have to learn how to continue in spite of whatever it is that is discouraging me. Oh no, this again, whatever it is. It's the anger, or it's the pride, or it's this intense desire to control that just won't leave me, or it's this lust that keeps visiting me, even when I thought I was over it. And then it appears again. Oh no, what's the use? I'm trying. No, the point is Vaidhi Bhakti means you continue to act purely. You continue to chant your rounds as purely as you can, do your service as purely as you can, in spite of all the things you have to tolerate, which really otherwise seem extremely discouraging, that they're still there, they're sitting in your heart, they're pulling you. But your ability to be Krishna conscious means not that, oh no, I'm attracted to this, what's wrong with me? It's this attraction is there, what can be done? I will learn to tolerate it. That's the way to think. So instead of thinking negatively, like, oh, I'm still attracted to this, when the attraction is hitting you and pulling you, the best way to think is that I just have to accept this is a reality of my existence, but I'm not going to give into it. So it doesn't really matter that the attraction is there if you don't give into it. It's easier if it's not, but the fact is it's not going to affect your behavior, because whether it's there or not, you're tolerating it. You're not allowing it to divert you. So that's the good news, that even though it's there, you don't have to give into it. You don't have to. And that's good news, confirmed.